home security and keeping that door closed. It's the most important thing, that point of entry, that door needs to be closed. Well, this is the way you can do it. Door and window security bar. It's got a sounding alarm on it as well. I think that's a new feature. Feature price today at $22.95. And we have Craig Rapahana joining us with this very clever product that you see right here. It just slides right up under the doorknob, okay? And then right down here at the bottom, it actually adjusts so that when you try to get in, it's not going to let you in because you have all the benefits and the strength of steel right here. Do we have Craig? Okay, Craig is joining us. Craig Rapahana. Hi, Craig.
Hey, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning to you. This is such a clever idea, a simple solution because, you know, I think a lot of us would like to feel safer in our homes without having to install some big expensive security system. This is simple, easy, but really gets the job done.
Yeah, absolutely. Really simple, really easy, no real instructions. And so first of all, I want to welcome to the cleanest room in the house, the laundry room. And in fact, the weakest door in the house, which is my laundry door. I have about 3 doors that are not quite the strongest compared to everything else. And this is perfect because it can lock and put 350 pounds of force pressure against that door. But while I'm sitting here on this little bench I made last week while I've been at home, I want to quickly show you because the first thing you're going to notice, it's got a bunch of all these holes in here, okay? Well, first thing is, okay, what is it for? Well, it's completely, so you can completely adjust it up and down, right? So you can adjust it to all different types of heights. And then at the bottom, you've got a rubber mold there as well, which is a rubber molded foot, which I absolutely love. Brilliant idea because it rotates 360 degrees. So you can put it at any type of angle. Now, when I come up to the top, you've got this little, what we call a York, okay? And this is designed, I'm gonna show you on this door right here, is that it sits right underneath here. And the reason is, you can see it's not affecting the door handle and it's not gonna affect if you have a doorknob. So if you quickly think, well, I wonder if it'll work on my door, it will. But like Alice was saying, the new feature, it has a new feature. Watch this, there's a little tab on the side here. I'm gonna turn it on. See that little beep, hear that beep? Well, watch this. It has a little alarm system on it, which is absolutely fantastic because you can hear people coming in and now you can hear people going out, especially my 3 kids that I have that just love to just run down the street on their bikes. And I got to know where they are at all times, you know?
Yeah, I think it's important to know where they are. And it's important, especially if you have a pool in the backyard or just you just want to know when people are coming or going. This is the way to do it. We have 3 color choices available for you, so you can kind of match your door or your wall or just have a little bit of fashion in your home. But it's the door and window security bar with that sounding alarm. Correct me if I'm wrong, Craig. I don't remember us having the sounding alarm on the last version, did we?
No, we didn't. This is one of those features. This was one of those features that everyone said, well, hey, what about if you have an alarm system on it? Because what was happening was people were realizing in this situation, the laundry room's on the other side of the house for me. Okay, my brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws up and down the coast, they have doors a lot further, even in basements or up high, you know, and so sometimes you don't hear it. Maybe you got the TV on, or in my situation, I got 3 kids running around here. I don't get to hear much. But I hear this because when this is on, I can hear that straight away. And I'm like, yep, that's them getting outside. But also, there's been times where I've left the garage door open, not realize. And then, you know, I've heard heard the alarm go off and I've known, okay, that's it. That's got that 350 pounds of security there. But while I'm here at the door, I'm going to show you really how simple it is to install because you've got your adjustable system right here. You got your rubber molded foot, which I showed you. So it works on any type of floor. And you just put it underneath, push it in place, turn that on, and that is set. Now, you can have the alarm on, you can have the alarm off. But when someone hits that door handle, or in this situation, someone bangs the door, that alarm's going to go off. And it's such a great little, it's not too loud, it's not too light. But it's that pitch that's perfectly designed that you can hear it across the room, even if you've got the tally on a little bit, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely very shrill. The 3 color choices are gonna be the white. We also have it in the bronze. And then you also have it in the silver at this point, selling the best. It's pretty. actually looks really nice. So simple, easy solutions are what we're trying to bring you for your home. And this is one that's so important because when it comes to security, you want to feel secure in your house. You don't necessarily want to have to pay a fee to security companies and have to install things and get people to come out and monitoring and everything else. Maybe this is all you need. You know, if you're in a condo, sometimes even if you're in, somebody is in an assisted living place, if you want to make sure that you're secure, that you feel comfortable, because, you know, sometimes, let's face it, you know, especially in places like assisted living or multiple areas, you can have people with duplicate keys to your door. So this is the way that you ensure they can't get in. This is the perfect way to do it. You can travel with this. I love it for hotel rooms. I think it's great to feel that security when you go in there. And again, such a simple, affordable solution. Never before with that alarm. So now you have the alarm that's going to help you sense that motion as well. And all you do to install it is just put it up against the door. All you do to uninstall it is take it down. You know, that's the other great part about it. It's not some big complicated thing you really have to take a lot of time with, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely. But here's one of the beautiful features about it is I've just showed you the door, and I'll come back and show you how it works on the different types of floors. But you'll notice it's got a little pin here. And I'm going to come a little closer to the screen and show you. You've got this little pin tab right here, okay? So what you do is you just pull that out. And as you pull that out, you take off the little top piece, like so. And now you have a flat surface. Okay, so guess what? If you've got a slider or you've got a window, you turn it this way, and now you can adjust it. Now it's gonna lock your sliders. It's gonna lock those windows. So now you can do windows, doors, French doors, any type of door, and really add that extra security. And if you do wanna just have it for the door, you basically just install this back on, like so. It just pops in these little grooves. Really, really simple, really easy. And then you come back to the door, you put it under, you can then just turn it on and walk away. Now, you could be sitting here having a cup of tea or coffee and so on. There you go. That alarm's going to go off. You're going to know what it's all about. Now, down on the ground, I've got it on some carpet. Okay, well, what about tile? It's going to work on tile. It's going to work on wood floor. Any type of flooring that you have at home, it's going to work on there because it has that rubber molded foot right here, which is absolutely brilliant. See, it's got those nice little grooves in there. That's so it takes that air suction out of there. And of course, this is not going to scratch, mar, or damage your floor. And it's 360 degrees. So, you know, the hardest decision you have to make, Alice, is really which color. So I like white and silver because it matches everything in my home. But then my dad likes the really dark one, the brown one, because he wants everyone to see that he's got a security guard, you know. So that's really what it comes down to. No installation, no cables, no wiring, no contractors, and it's that added security that you can use anywhere. You can travel with it, but you can also keep kids in. Like you said, you know, I use it at the pool on the other side of the house as well, just for the alarm system as well. It lets me know where the kids are at all times, you know.
Especially when the kids are home. You know, so much now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you'll know if
yeah.
they're skipping school, if they're walking out your door, right? Because school is happening in our homes now. We have those three color choices that Craig was talking about, the white, we also have the bronze. This is the silver that's selling the fastest right now. Feature price, $22.95. Never before with that alarm. You're gonna love having that alarm. We were having a weird thing at my condo where my daughter kept saying, Mom, it sounds like somebody's trying the door. You know, I think it was another sound, but this would have told her if in fact somebody was trying the door because of that motion, you know, because that motion would set off that alarm. So we never really have solved the mystery, but this would be a great way to do it. And perfect, again, for your hotel rooms, perfect if you want to take that end off for your sliding doors as well, and travel with it. It's just one of those very clever ideas that somebody thought of and then made it better, adding that little alarm right up here. I like that you showed that it can work on different door styles too. So it can work on those lever, I guess you call it a lever door handle?
Yeah, the lever like I have here, or the knob. So if you've got levers and then some doors are knobs, it doesn't matter because it's designed with this little York that fits right behind it. Now, I'm gonna pull this door out a little bit and show you, but see, where these lines are coming down, that's where the 2x4s, or that's where the wood is. That's the strongest part of the door. This is the weak part. It's that little tab there. That's the weak part, okay? So when you put this right against the plate, not against the handle, right against the plate, that's where you add that 350 pounds of force pressure. So try to think of like these big, massive football players and putting them behind the door. You know, no one's coming through. But one thing I really love about this is why I really stand behind this product is that my grandmother went through a stage where she had a little bit of Alzheimer's. She was, you know, forgetful and stuff. And she was, as we say back home, she was going walkabout.
Yeah.
If I'd have had this, it would have been brilliant because my mum was always stressed out. When you can do this and hear that, you know, it really comes down to that peace of mind, you know?
It sure does. And that's a lot of peace of mind. Yeah, it's a lot of peace of mind, and it's a lot of security for $22.95. Thank you, Craig, for joining us. Great to see you.
Always a pleasure. You too, my dear.
All right, take care. And we're going to continue on now, but first we want to remind you, maybe you missed our spray and grow. I think